I think it's going to be Cedric Alexander's experience. I think Leon Slater is on a rise so fast, and even though he's been around the block for a number of years, Cedric Alexander, former TNA World Champion Joe Hendry, and Moose. And Tom, I often think back on that night, was that a pivotal point in Cedric Alexander becoming a part of the system and Moose getting ejected from the system?
Incredible feeling here at the Wolstein Center on the campus of Cleveland State University to kick off Rebellion live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus. Thank you for watching around the world. Early on, Cedric Alexander, shoulders down here. Alexander trying to bring this to the mat against Slater. What do you think will be the determining factor in this bout?
I think it's going to be Cedric Alexander's experience. I think Leon Slater is on a rise so fast, and even though he's been around the block for a number of years, Cedric Alexander has he's done more. It's just the case. It's just the truth. It's just a fact. He's got to lean into that and really try to outsmart the young man.
Slater going for the hands, back elbow. Correct myself, Cedric had pinned Leon Slater in a tag team match back in August. Last singles loss for Slater in this company was roughly a year ago.
An absolutely incredible run for Slater.
Slater's done pretty well with this event. He debuted at Rebellion, his first ever matchup on United States soil, Rebellion 2024. And then last year, he was in Ultimate X. Who could forget that death-defying lead?
Unreal agility again from the youngest in charge.
Slater able to avoid the steps. There goes Alexander. Title can only change hands via pinfall or submission inside the ring, not via countout or disqualification. Cross body by Slater. Trying to hold on to the title. 2 count early here on Alexander and a kick out.
And that's what I love about Slater. Take a look back at this. On the outside, Slater had him scouted, had Cedric scouted, hits the Hurricane Rana. But he was not done there. The way, the emergence he has, the intensity, the quickness he has to just completely follow that up without waiting, without hesitating. That's what makes champions.
Leon Slater had a hell of a test from Eric Young just 2 weeks ago at the Sacrifice event in New Orleans, Louisiana. That was an incredible matchup to kick off Sacrifice. Alexander, the crafty veteran, able to evade. Capacity crowd here expected on hand inside the Wolstein Center.
There's a reason the X Division is the signature division of TNA Wrestling.
First captured by the phenomenal AJ Styles back in June of 2002 in Huntsville, Alabama. We're not far off from celebrating our 24-year anniversary at Slammiversary in June in Boston.
Speaking of who could forget Slammiversary last year, where the phenomenal AJ Styles more or less endorsed X Division champion Leon Slater on winning the title that night. 2 legacies meeting in the ring.
Cedric Alexander could give a damn about that legacy. You and I have known as well as the rest of the world that Cedric Alexander is a brilliant wrestler. Oh, and when he's focused, he can be deadly.
He's been one of the best to do it for a long time. You know, there's a lot of guys out there who claim the quote overlooked card. They try to play that a lot, and it usually is an excuse for them not doing enough. Somebody should just give me something because of X, Y, or Z. For Cedric Alexander, I think it's more true than it's been for anybody I think I've ever known. So much talent, so much every time he's in the ring. And he needs to get his just desserts, and those can come tonight.
Gnarly German suplex there, something to pay attention to. Grabbing at his neck. Remember, it was weeks ago that we saw an incredible matchup between Leon Slater for the X Division Championship. Slater obviously retained, but after the fact, he was assaulted by Eric Young with a vicious pile driver.
Those are the kinds of things that linger with you, that stay with you.
Oh, speaking of which,
that'll stay with you a while.
Right to the neck. Here's the cover. Up to the leg and a kick out.
You can feel it. You can literally feel it in the air here at ringside. Cedric is bringing something different here tonight.
Take a look back here moments ago. Things getting physical here between Alexander and Slater.
He got absolutely demolished with that German suplex. Just a heap in the corner there. Now still, I'll tell you that heap here as Cedric Alexander pounds away at Slater.
Hold on. Slater had an opening. That is a real mistake by Cedric Alexander. He got caught up in the crowd there, and Slater took advantage of it.
Slater's confidence coming into TNA was already higher than anybody I know of his age and his experience. But as he's gotten better, and as he's gone on this winning streak, oh my God, not again! I may have spoken too soon there.
Back to the German suplex on the neck, trying to win the title and a kick out. You can feel a sense of urgency from Cedric Alexander here in still the early stages of this match.
That's exactly what I was getting at just a moment ago. You could feel it the moment he walked out here. This whole height of the system. The more the moments go on, the more the seconds pass, I think it could be true.
You touched on it not too long ago, is the fact that Cedric Alexander was handpicked by Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers to replace Moose because they'd seen the success that Alexander had. The last man to pin Slater, as we mentioned, here in TNA. And on top of that, Alexander had success head-to-head against Moose in the lead up to Genesis. I believe that's ultimately what took the scales. Let's not forget, Moose took out Cedric Alexander in that street fight weeks ago. I think Cedric is nastier tonight because he's trying to atone for that.
And I mean, hey, you hang around people like Eddie Edwards, Brian Myers, Bear Bronson for long enough, yeah, your nastier side is going to come out.
Alexander went to the eyes, disorienting Leon Slater. Oh, and another shot.
Leon's having trouble getting his bearings about him. Between landing on his neck and getting right in the eye. Look at this. Cedric Alexander.
Slater. Good. Alexander got cocky, and Slater may have paid for it.
Right out Cedric. Just when you thought Leon Slater was on wobbly legs, walking on the back foot, he pulls out something like that and can turn the entire picture around.
Slater trying to get his wits about him, to your point, shots to the neck. Damaged vision, perhaps, there from those shots to the eyes. A little disoriented, but Slater getting his bearings back. Look at this. Look at how Slater's keeping Alexander close.
You hand your opponent, you know where they are at all times. Oh!
Slater was trying to get Alexander up maybe for Utopia. Alexander saw it coming, blocked it. Slater into the cover, trying to hold on to his championship. Alexander popped out at 2.
Now it's Cedric Alexander's time to show his resilience. He's the one on the back foot now.
What a way to begin rebellion tonight. Live in Cleveland, Ohio. What a kick to the face. Slater's feeling it.
Gee, good night.
We have seen Leon Slater mature and evolve in front of our very eyes. He went from that, when he first got introduced from a teenager working in this company. Now he is a bona fide champion. Going through
the countdown. Look out!
Big play, Slater! The champion is walking the challenger.
I've seen this sign dozens of times now, but it never gets old. Crashing down faster than Artemis 2 did this weekend. Leon Slater from outer space. Look out!
Oh, down goes Alexander. Is this enough? Alexander kicks it too.
Look at the face. Look at the look on the face of Leon Slater. as if to say, okay, you're going to kick out of that.
Both these men trying to put each other away. You feel a little frustration from Slater.
As he's gotten more confident, he knows his ability, he knows that he should be able to shut a match down at X, Y, or Z time. And it's not happening yet for Slater.
But where Alexander is, gonna be time. For the Swan Time 450.
Oh, Leon Slater looks for the Swan Time 450.
Through and a kick to the midsection.
It's stopping the momentum there from Alexander, but
big kick. Slater avoiding the Michinoku driver that Alexander loves. Right to the back. There's the Michinoku. Is it enough to win the championship? And a kick out by Slater.
And now it's Cedric Alexander's eyes who are bugging out of his head. Because check this out, the Michinoku driver landed perfectly, but Slater hangs on to his title.
Alexander, what's he thinking about here? Slater able to drop his body weight. Right here, shoulders down. Hold on, only for a moment.
Oh, Leon Slater, look at the Styles Clash.
Anybody who's been in a TNA ring knows that move.
Oh, Slater, I thought he was out on his feet there for a second. Slater, caught up on the top rope.
It's a bad place to be. And Cedric Alexander loves every second of it. Caught in his sights.
Down goes Slater. Slater's in trouble. Cedric Alexander, foot on the gas. And a brainbuster, center of the ring.
Brainbuster.
That's going to win for the champion. Leon Slater able to kick out.
And Cedric cannot believe it.
You hit the nail on the head. The damage to the neck of Leon Slater caused by Eric Young weeks ago. Alexander clearly had a plan here, but he can't seem to capitalize.
Nothing has yet worked for Cedric Alexander. Now going up top.
Oh my God, a brainbuster off the top.
Another brainbuster.
Slater in a heap to the foot, and good on Alexander. There's that sense of urgency you talked about. Oh wait.
About the lumberjack.
Lumberjack.
That's it. Do we have a new champion? The night of the Tilla, the inside logo. Slater's going to the bottom row. Slater's still alive.
You've got to be kidding me.
Holy hell.
Take another look back here. The brainbuster into the buckle like a sack of potatoes to the floor, and then followed up with the lumberjack. The finishing move of Cedric Alexander, and somehow, some way,
Cedric went for better leverage, trying to hook the inside leg, and it cost him. Slater was able to get to the bottom rope and save himself. Alexander's furious. He's got to be thinking, what do I have to do to put away Slater?
that's literally the only question left, but what is he staring at? Wait a second. Cedric eyeing that X Division title. That's what it's all about. Wait a second. Don't put the cart before the horse, Cedric.
And Cedric bringing the title belt inside the ring. Hold on there, Slater. Slater's got hold of Alexander.
Styles Clash.
Alexander was the one who brought the title belt in. The referee got rid of the belt now.
And going up.
Swan Time for the 50. Yeah.